In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most gracious. Prophet Muhammad, peace and prayer be upon him. In one of his greatest sayings, Prophet Muhammad said, cleanliness is a half of religion, and the 5 daily prayers are light, and charity is the proof of faith, and endurance is a lamp, and the Quran is a plea in your favor or against you. Narrated by Muslim. In this hadith, Prophet Muhammad, peace and prayer be upon him, asked us to keep our cleanliness, to protect ourselves against COVID-19. Okay? So we should follow these sayings of our Prophet Muhammad, peace and prayer be upon him. Today we are gonna to continue our educational series of Learn English with Us and Have Fun. Today we are gonna to complete the 50 common errors. In the previous video we finished 25 of these common errors. Today we are gonna to complete them. Number 26. When did you arrive at London? يبقى here, as I told you before, London is a city. We put in before countries or cities. So the right is, when did you arrive in London? Number 27. Could you tell me which platform does the train leave from? In this question, there are two forms of questions or of interrogation. Interrogative forms, يبقى two. We should have only one interrogative form in a question. So the right is, could you tell me which platform does the train leave from? The right is, could you tell me which platform the train leaves from? Okay? Number 28, I have worked here since the last week. Here we use for the last week is the right and since last. So the correct form is, I have worked here for the last week, or I have worked here for the last week, or I have worked here since last week. So the right, since last or for the last. Number 29, today morning I got up early. The correct form is, this morning I got up early. Number 30, I met Mahawit 2 years before. The word before, we use it with the present perfect tense, not the past simple. So we should use ego instead of before. So the correct is, I met Mahawit 2 years ago. Number 31, this is a 6-month baby. The word month is an adjective, so it should be singular, not plural. So the correct is, this is a 6-month baby without S. Okay, the word month should be without S. So the correct is, this is a 6-month baby. Number 32, thank you, I really enjoyed. Here we should use reflexive pronouns after enjoyed. So the right is, thank you, I really enjoyed myself. Number 33, did you lose your cell phone? Here the word lose with double O is the opposite of tight. We should use lose, L-O-S-E, the infinitive, instead of lose with double O. So the right is, did you lose your cell phone? Number 34, yes, I have a free time. The word time is uncountable. So we shouldn't use a before free. So the right is, yes, I have free time. Number 35, if coming first, she will get a car as a present. Here after if, ing form. We should use after if, subject, then verb. Okay? So the right is in case of instead of if. So it will be in case of coming first, she will get a car as a present. Number 36, if he study hard, he will get high marks. Here after the subject or the pronoun he, infinitive study, so we should use should as a conditional word instead of if. So the correct is should he study hard, he will get high marks. Number 37, we had better train hard if we wanted to win. We use had better and would rather with the first conditional of if. So the correct is we had better train hard if we wanted to win. Number 38, is he to take the bus, he would arrive at work early. Here the second conditional of if. Okay, so would arrive. So the right is were he to take. Were he to take the bus, he would arrive at work early. Number 39, I can't do anything unless my brother's help. After unless noun, my brother the help is a noun. So we should use instead of unless, but for or without. So the right is I can't do anything unless my brother's help. The right will be but for my brother's help or without my brother's help. Again, I can't do anything but for my brother's help. Number 40, you can find information about anything you are fond in. Okay, يبقى we should use interested instead of fond. You can find information about anything you are interested in or fond of, okay, or keen on. Number 41, you can go from a place to another places by using GPS. The letters GPS is a short form for global positioning system, okay? So the word places is plural. We should use other instead of another. The right is you can go from a place to other places by using GPS. Number 42, I promise I wouldn't smoke never again. Here there is not afterward, so we should use ever instead of never. So the right is I promise I wouldn't smoke ever again. Number 43, it said that a close friend is better than a remote relative. So here is a passive form. So the correct is it said that a close friend is better than a remote relative. Number 44, Omar was made. This is a passive form. يبقى we should use to plus infinitive after made. So the correct is Omar was made to write the essay again. Number 45, he has a private car. He has a car with his own. Here the right is he has a private car. He has a car of his own. Number 46, no one lives with Hagar. She lives of her own. Okay? يبقى Hagar lives alone. So the right is no one lives with Hagar. She lives on her own. Number 47, I uploaded this file from an educational website. Upload to, download from. So the right is I downloaded this file from an educational website. Number 48, I'd rather start now if I had to finish in time. I told you before that we use would rather and had better with the first conditional of if. So we should use after if I have. So the right is I'd rather start now if I have to finish in time. Number 49, because of my broken leg, I lost taking part in a lot of matches. Okay, so lost should be missed. So the right is because of my broken leg, I lost taking part in a lot of matches. Yeah, but the right will be missed instead of lost. Again, because of my broken leg, I missed taking part in a lot of matches. Number 50, the gang which robbed the bank were arrested yesterday. Here the word gang is a collective noun, okay? Here it means a set, which is a thing. So we use which refers to things. When I mention which after the gang, so we should use singular verb, not plural verb. So the right is the gang which robbed the bank was arrested yesterday, okay? But if we use which, we should use was as a verb. If we used who, okay, we should use where as a verb. So it could be the gang which robbed the bank was arrested yesterday. It could be the gang who robbed the bank were arrested yesterday, okay? This is the end of our 50 common mistakes which we mentioned in our video, okay? We are gonna to clarify some notes for you. As I told you before, we put at before time, okay? As I tell you, I get up at 7 o'clock every day. We put at before specific places, or as I told you before, at the station. We put at before addresses. I live at 15 Gamal Abdel Nasser Street. I put on before days of the week, on Monday, on Tuesday, on Friday, and so on. We put on before dates. As I tell you, I was born on the 7th of December. We put on before streets. My friends live on Gamal Abdel Nasser Street. This is not a specific place, so we put on before streets. We put after the word during nouns, okay, during summer, during my holiday. We put on before days of the week, as I told you before. We put in before month, in April, in May, and so on. We put in before years, in 2020. We put in before seasons, in spring, in autumn, in fall, in summer, and so on, okay? I told you before that we use the first conditional of if with would rather and had better. If I have to finish in time, I'd rather start now. If we want to win, we had better train hard, okay? I told you that when I use after the word gang, which is a collective noun, when I use which after it, we should use singular verb. The gang which robbed the bank was arrested. When I use who be after the word gang, we use plural verb. So when I say the gang who robbed the bank were arrested yesterday, okay? Thanks very much for now. I'd like to tell you not to forget to subscribe and support us with like and share and activate the bell. Thanks very much. Goodbye.